like that this is really the first diode machine that I would be fine with leaving inside.
That laser is finally easy.
It comes with an HD camera for easier alignment, so the camera is pretty accurate. They can achieve up to 1 millimeter or even less. After the software is installed, you can see there are tons of ready-to-use projects.
I'm so happy with it.
I am so impressed with the quality of the engraving.
What we got so far?
And I really love the way that it turned out.
They are billing this as a magic box.
That is pretty darn cool.
Hello everyone, it's me Ria from WeCreat. Welcome back to our live stream. And here standing next to me is Cyrus again. I hope you guys are not tired of him yet.
I'm tired of myself actually. Thanks, Ria. Well, I know I don't get as much love as you do, especially inside the company. So stop rubbing it in. So hello everyone on Facebook and YouTube. It's good to be back, especially when we have some fun things to do together.
Yeah, and in our last live stream, we talked about the differences between the 40 watt, 20 watt laser machine and the 2 watt infrared laser module. But however, we've received a lot of feedback from our viewers who want a more visual comparison.
Right.
So guess what? Today, we're gonna do a showdown between the 3 different machines.
And also, we'll do a fun little guessing game. The winner can get a set of booster fan for free.
Yes, for free. So you guys stay tuned. And we want to split the difference for you so you'll know what to expect when you invest in a new laser machine.
Exactly. Talking about investment, yeah. I agree it's a real investment decision because, you know, first of all, not all of us have $1,000, more than $1,000 just lying around waiting to be spent, right? Mm-hmm. By making this investment, some of us are, you know, aiming to get some return on investment. That is to sell stuff to through your neighbors, your friends, your clients, or even on Etsy, right?
Yeah, so and a wise choice on a laser machine can not only be fun, but also a nice side hustle or profitable to your small business choice. Yeah.
So when you use the laser machine to make things, the creation process is like an escape from daily chores, right? To have your own moment of zen and maybe spend some time creating with or for the family, you know, and offer some customized, one-of-a-kind creations to your loved ones.
Yeah, exactly. I always feel a great sense of accomplishment when I take things out from Vision that I made, and everything is just a one-of-a-kind, and it's definitely a feeling I don't normally get from getting my other work done.
Yeah, now that I think of it, it's just like opening the baking oven and, you know, taking cookies out, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's become
kind of the same. Yeah, when you're baking.
Yeah, you're also a good cook, I heard.
Yeah.
So it's becoming a thing that we engrave on tumblers to give to our clients, our guests, or our friends.
Yeah, and then our teammates would laser on a wallet or a pendant with their personalized messages as a gift to their loved ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, okay, enough sentimental stuff. I know our audience really want us to cut to the chase.
Yeah, and so now let's just get into the WWF action. Yeah, so we'll start from a cutting competition.
Right.
So the engraving test, that will be the game, will be giving away your booster fan, but the cutting will be the efficiency. That's what we're going to challenge about. So they're just the same 2 trophy, and we already made 3 of them. Before that, we want to show you guys the difference between the capacity, the different laser capacity. So this is the 6 millimeters of the thickness. We normally use this kind of the thickness. We cut with 20 watt and for both 40 watt, but 40 watt can be a little bit faster, but this is the 10 millimeters of the thickness. This is the thickest wood that 20 watt can do.
Right, yes.
But not for those soft, exactly light wood. Yeah, this is thickest plywood that 20 watt can do. But this one is the 20 millimeters of the our 40 watt can do.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's quite different. 40 watt is really powerful. And but talking about the speed, this is one we want to know. You guys may want to know how fast 40 watt can be.
So these are 2 pieces of 6 millimeter wood that we're gonna do a comparison.
Who wins will get a trophy. and also be showing you the features of our 2.0.1. And I believe you guys are using the newest feature right now, and I think it's a really easy way, because no matter which laser head or machine you're using, you'll be using the same Make It software.
Yep.
So now let's come to the dashboard, and let's open the file. Here. Let's just refresh the background. Okay, so you'll be seeing the same one. And today I'll be showing you the feature. Let's just hide the background. As you can see, the top bar, here's the contours. Once you click it, you'll be seeing there's the outline of your pattern, and you can change the distance. That means the gap between the pattern and the outline. I'll be choosing 4. And also you can change the corner to the rounded corner or straight corner. Let me go with the rounded one and confirm. Once you're confirmed, you can change here, choose the layer of the orange and convert it to cut function. That's it. So you can use this function to make like your luggage tag.
Right.
But like I made in our live streams before, and there's so many creative possibilities.
Yes, exactly. This contour function is basically, in other words, it's the offset function. You can make really nice badges and luggage tags with that.
And let me just adjust the size of it. And autofocus. You can use autofocus or not. You can turn it off here in the setting function and turn it on or off. This really works convenient, because you don't have to manually adjust the focus.
Right.
Like in our last live stream, we were cutting through really thick materials, the wood. So changing the focus can changing the cutting effect of the 40 watt. And so the black line is the line we don't need to engrave, so you can just cut it. Yeah, and the power setting for 6 millimeters, let's just go 7. I think that would be nice.
So.
And now we have to set a timer, right?
Yes.
And let me get my phone here. Hold on.
Where's your phone?
Here. So we set a timer for a 40 watt. So once I send it, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I start to work. Since I only got one laptop here, and the other one I'm going to laser on the surface.
Yes.
So I'll be cutting with 20 watt once when it's done.
Right.
Okay. And let's talk about the difference between 40 watt. And the 40 watt laser head is capable of handling materials with thickness from 0 to 100 millimeters.
Yep.
And if you get the conveyor feeder, and the riser base can rise up to the thickness, to the height to 140 millimeters.
Right. Yeah.
And the 40 watt laser machine does not require manual focus, like we said. And you only need to input the material thickness, and then I think it will automatically adjust the focus.
Yeah.
And since it's not an open frame, you can't just put your head into the machine to adjust it.
Right.
So it's really convenient. Yeah, and fast. Yeah, I think it's working pretty good. And this feature just makes our machine very simple for processing materials of virus thickness, and allows for cutting capacity adjustment by controlling the focus. Well, that's
Very simple
for a laser machine.
Yes.
Yeah. As you can see, there's no smoking, smoke and fumes coming out.
Yeah, we also installed the booster fan on this one too. So should we? Oh,
well, when
it's
this is
already.
done. So it's 1 minute and 36 seconds.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. And now we plug for the 20-watt laser. Let's see how long it would take for a 20-watt laser. We've got so many machines on our desk.
This is what we use. Just cut.
Okay. I forgot to cancel the task. Here, let's come to the 20-watt. So the same size here and autofocus. But when it comes to reflective surface, I recommend you to turn off the autofocus.
Right.
So that it won't affect the focusing.
So that goes for stainless steel, some aluminum, and even some shiny
papers. Yeah. The power setting should be changed for cutting a 6 millimeters of the thick of the wood. We choose 100 of the power, speed for 4, and let me see. I think that's great. We'll just start. And now let's just set the timer again. Okay. I should clear this, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. So remember 1 minute and 36 seconds for the what, right? So now let's just unplug it.
So
I think
So with the 40 watt, there was a little bit of smoke that comes out. But our laser machine, they are designed with, within a fully enclosed, chassis. So, it's made with metal. So, but for some friendly competitors, they may use like plastic enclosures, and that could melt or be burnt through more easily, if the temperature gets really high.
Yeah, if the laser head is with a plastic shield, when you're cutting or doing a very heavy load, cutting can create really high temperature.
Yes, really high temperature within the machine. So we set out to make our machines as safe as possible for our customers.
Yes, and so our 40-watt laser head is iron suit. Yeah, like wearing an Iron Man suit, all metal, and say goodbye to those safety concerns from plastic he has. And also with the closed frame design, we're keeping the smoke inside the machine where it belongs.
Yeah. So cutting thicker materials generates, a lot of smoke. So you don't want to breathe in, you don't want to inhale. So not to mention that, for a machine this powerful, I mean, it's, an open frame machine is just beyond, comprehension.
Yeah, that's why we sell this 40-watt laser machine with a full package, full enclosure design, not only just a laser head. And also, wow, this 2-watt infrared laser machine. Let's just start to engrave on my laptop. Yeah, because it takes a little bit longer than this too.
So our long-term,
yeah, I'll be using this one, but I think maybe you can donate your iMac laptop.
My latest MacBook M3. No, I'm not going to do that.
So I'll be engraving on this one.
The company doesn't pay me enough to do that.
I'll be engraving on this one, and to engrave on 2-watt laser, so you have to make sure that it's even. So I just put a piece of wood under it. Okay.
Are you nervous?
No, I've done it. I've done quite a lot of plastic engraving, I think.
But it's a laptop, and it's company property, so.
It won't burn. Okay, let's do some, I'll see this challenge. Well, it's done, it's done.
Okay, what's the timer?
It's a... let's just say 2:48.
2:48 maybe?
2:48?
Yeah.
Well, you save half of the time nearly, right? This is what we see. When we're using 40-watt, usually for cutting, we found that 40-watt is actually a lot faster.
So, I mean, the cutting quality, they're basically the same.
But the time saves half of your time. And time is money, so Yeah, you see a
Yeah,
lot.
so a fun fact to share is that our designers, when they do cutting projects, they're always, hogging the 40 watt. It's much faster.
Yeah. And now I'll be engrave on my laptop. And let me open the file. Oh, should plug in. So 2-watt laser machine, 2-watt infrared laser is the only laser so far we have that can engrave on the plastic.
Yeah.
I'll be showing you the other plastic project that we made before, if you're new here. Yeah, and let me just change the color. Okay.
So this is Rio's philosophy on life. I think
Work
you should
till you're
do it
drunk.
upside down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. So like this one, when you're
Yeah.
open the laptop. Work till you're drunk. And for engraving on the laptop or any other plastic, this power setting I think is very useful. 100 for the power and 200 for the speed. Or also you can use 50 for the power, 100 for the speed. But actually the result kind of the same. So, but this one is faster. Well, what they do? Let's just start the autofocus and start. Well, I'm very looking forward to this one.
When you
only get one chance to
I can
do
totally
this.
imagine, like after having success, and then we have a meeting. You're sitting opposite William, and William is looking at your laptop that says "Work till you're drunk." That's so funny.
I think he will like this too. Let me adjust you have to put it in the middle. Let's just start. It's a gamble, I think. Okay.
How long does it show?
Around 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know. It depends.
All right.
Yeah. And now, I know you guys can't wait for the game, but before that, let's just show you the difference. So we'll be helping you to win this game. So we
Yes.
have to do some introduction to the difference between each laser head. So some of you were asking why we come out with we already said that before.
Yeah.
And we sell this 40-watt laser machine as a whole. Yeah, compared to selling laser heads separately, we choose to do this choice because we believe this provides you the high cost effectiveness for our customers, right?
Yeah.
And and there's also a little bit adjustment in the inner side, right?
Yeah, I think I can explain that a little bit better. Simply put, the internals and the logic boards of the 20 watt and the 20 watt and the 40 watt, they are different. They require different kinds of power, different cable and wiring. So it's like buying the base model Tesla and the long range one. They are built differently. So we offer, the most value for money for each of them. But like we mentioned last week, we are working on an upgrade kit. But keep in mind that you'll be needing some tinkering and tweaking in order to install that.
Yes, and today we'll be compare this difference between the three laser heads. As you can see, in the middle is the 20 watt laser.
Right.
It's the smallest, and the infrared laser is 2 watt. But they have different working functionality. So this one is actually bigger, and the 40 watt is the biggest one. So inside the 20 watt laser head, actually there's 4 lasers inside.
4 laser units. Yeah.
One is around 5.5 and 5.5 watt, and this 40 watts. So inside there are 8 one. So as you can see, the whole difference, the power are quite different.
So mathematically, it's more than 40, but there's energy loss and efficiency. That's why it's 40 watt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and so for engraving, you're going to have a smaller laser point. So 2 watt has the smallest laser point, and then the 20 watt, and then the 40 watt. But this actually the microscope level.
Microscopic level,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
You really can't tell the difference, especially
We thought
From this
there's a
far.
lot difference. We thought there would be a huge difference, but wow,
I think we were
wrong.
lied to by the
Yeah.
product development guys.
Yeah, but when you're seeing the results, like you actually can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 watt is more a little bit distinguished from other two, and comparatively, but 2 watts is also going to be a little bit slower than some others because it has to do very delicate and subtle engraving.
It takes time to do, fine, delicate work, right?
Yeah, it would.
So yeah, 2 watt laser is the infrared that we're talking about. It's excellent for engraving raw metals, anodized aluminum, ferrous plastics, and ABS and polycarbonate.
Oh, yeah, ABS for this one. This two I engraved.
So it's fun. You can do a pass card holder. It's kind of cheeky. And then what else?
Yeah, plastic.
So, yeah.
And also the fine lines. We showed you guys last time about this pendant.
Okay.
And this one too. It's really thin details, really nice details.
So yeah. So but this laser module, the 2 watt, is not really meant for cutting. It's for doing the really fine and delicate engraving.
We tried cutting black plastic with 2 watt, but it's gonna take you like 20 times around. But I think if people have that need, they would just come to 20 watt.
Yes, exactly. I think if your purpose is for cutting, then 2 watts is just a supplementary thing.
Yeah.
You still need a diode laser.
And so it's perfect for my earrings and pendants, but for 20 watt and for 40 watt. They're both diode lasers, so they comes with a different power, and that leads to the difference of the laser spot.
Yeah.
And also the cutting and efficiency that you mentioned.
But maybe the difference is not as big as people think for engraving, right?
I had a stereotype about, wow, 40 watt laser, kind of like a buff guy, like, very strong, with all the muscles. But, he can do a lot of delicate cutting too.
Yeah.
Especially this one, I cut with 40 watt laser.
Right.
Is there small lines, but they can do a really nice job. And other stuff like this. And also I did a paper cutting last year. This is the first paper cutting I did. It took me around 40 to 50 minutes. So for me, I think paper cutting was just really nice work, but it takes you so long of the time. But then I tried 40 watt. Wow, it just saves half of my time.
Yeah.
I really like it. And the results are quite the same. I couldn't say. They're quite the same. And also I did another one with 40 watt. This is my personal favorite. Yeah.
So is that you?
No.
The eyes are a little big for you.
No. And 40 watt also can do 3D engraving.
This is really
We
nice.
tried with 20 watt, but the depth 40 watts actually is better because it's more deep. It has these differences.
It's like topographical maps.
Yeah. And this one too. This one we made with 40 watt. And the cutting capacity, this dual we made, actually we made 2 of them. We're sitting, our designers are sitting on it. Actually, this
Our
one.
designers are little children, actually. Well, that's not a good joke.
We made 2 of them.
Yeah.
You can actually sit. And but for the 20 watt, I think 20 watt is more versatile.
Yeah.
It engraves or cutting, let me say. So whatever 20 watt can do, 40 watt can do too.
Yes.
But it due to some differences of the power, but mostly I think most of the job.
But
like-
the 40 watt can do some things that the 20 watt can't do.
It's a little bit better
Like
for one. For example, the engraving on the
Yeah.
stainless steel.
Yeah.
The power settings is different, so the results, the color are a little bit different too. So they can do both of the 20 watt and 40 watt can do tumbler engraving.
Yeah.
You can also buy the bundle 40 watt with the rotary inside and the acrylic not for all the diode laser cannot work in on transparent or translucent.
Right.
Yeah, we can engrave on them, but we cannot cut them.
Yeah.
And slate stone, we've tried it, and wood and paper cutting, yeah. And I think, yeah.
I think, are we ready to?
Yeah, I think this is more very in detail. So I think
Yeah.
it's time for the game.
A little game. Now it's time to do a fun little giveaway guessing game.
Yeah.
Ria, I know you've engraved 3 rabbits using the different laser heads, right?
Yeah. And yes, Cyrus. And on this metal plate, I've engraved using the 20 watt, 40 watt, and the 2 watt infrared laser to show you the difference between the 3. Well, now the first person who gets it correctly will win a set of a booster fan.
So on the opposite side of this plate, Ria has marked A, B, and C. All you need to do is mark A, whatever watt, B, whatever watt, C, whatever watt in the YouTube comment section. And then our friendly customer service rep, Patrick, he'll be picking a winner and announce in the comment section.
Yeah.
So the winning YouTube user, please screen cap your YouTube login screen to show that you are actually the user who have won, and then email our customer service to get a unique coupon code for a free booster fan.
Yeah, and I know some of you are watching through Facebook, but just come to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the live stream. Yeah, the more people come to the game,
I think in the future, if more people support us, the company management is going to give us more giveaway chances and all that stuff.
Yeah, that once again, before the game, the winner should click on YouTube's top right corner where it shows your username and just take a screenshot and then email us at support@wecreate.com to claim.
That's without the last E.
Yeah, and to claim your prize. And that is because we cannot send your direct messages to you on YouTube.
Now with all that suspense and setup, are you ready to show the audience the engraving?
Yes, and ta-da!
Here, let me hold it closer to the...
We'll have a close-up to it, and you guys can just have a great look of this.
Yeah. So our cameraman will do a close-up, and this is A, this is B, and this is C. So the first one who gets it correctly, Patrick will announce the winner. So you can see the little minor differences. I mean, they are definitely very obvious differences, but can you tell which is which? That is the key, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? I know you did it, but can you tell the audience what the differences are?
You should judge between the thickness, the thinness of the line.
Yeah.
And
it's obvious that this is more white, right?
yes, more white.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you...
I would not spill the spot.
No, but you know the answer. Well, to be honest, I think the audience have already guessed it. But is there any other things that you've noticed? Or
Well, the color, I think, is just a power setting thing between the color. The color doesn't matter, actually, but you can just between the lines, the gap between the lines.
yeah. I'm very interested.
It's really subtle differences.
I'm really interested in how many audience can actually
They got
get
it
it
wrong
right.
the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it wrong. Yeah. So I'm not suitable for this job. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. And once you've got it right, I think we'll be showing you, we'll be telling you the answer before our Q&A.
Yeah. So screen capture your YouTube logged in interface, the one that says whatever user at whatever, and then send it to Patrick at support@WeCreat.com.
Okay.
All right.
You'll get the coupon code for a booster fan.
Yeah.
It's a really nice, great accessories we've been using every day. And we used to use the air exhaust hose.
Yeah.
But now we ask William to change all the exhaust hose to the booster fan.
Yeah.
I think it's a really powerful. It will suck the smoke and fume outside, especially when we're cutting acrylic. You know, it really helps.
So now that I think Patrick has give up the winner in the comment section, let's get back to our topic, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of cutting efficiency and performance, a 40-watt diode laser can actually rival CO2 lasers. What it's not good at are transparent materials like glass, some colorful acrylics, certain plastics, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but if you want to engrave on top of the glass or some other reflective surface, but if it's not plastic,
Right.
just apply a layer of paint, finger paint.
Yeah.
That would do too.
Yeah, sure.
We did the same method, and we tried to engrave on the glass, and it worked pretty good.
Right. And there are other advantages of having a diode over CO2, right?
Yeah, our diode not only costs less, well, it's much cheaper to maintain, and the cost of long-term ownership is lower. So not only that, diode lasers are simpler and easy to operate. Like me, I'm new to laser, but the moment I get used to it, it's really zero learning curve for me. Just put
Even
it in.
an idiot can do that.
I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
And diode lasers are more compatible and takes much less desk space than CO2 machine. It's an ideal choice for those who want professional grade results, but without spending industrial grade money.
Exactly. So now I think you guys have a better picture of the 40-watt machine's function, specialty, and we hope that you find the one that really suits your needs.
And so since the launch of the first WeCreat Vision machine up to now, we've been continuously striving to enhance technological advancement and efficiency, innovation, or working tirelessly to improve product quality.
Like we've always said in the live stream, we're always listening to what our audience member and our users are, suggesting and all their ideas. So our software also undergoes, continuous refinement based on feedback and voices from all of you. So we are always trying to enrich our library too, our project library too. What you've received it's not just a product, but also the long-term commitment and trust from us.
Yes, and our customer service team is also growing fast. We now have daytime customer service hotline for the major issues you may have.
Yeah, thanks to Alan's hard work and his team, Patrick, Becca, and all of them. We now have operators standing by on weekday office hours.
Yes, and so before our Q&A session, and while we're waiting for this 2-watt diode laser to work on, we are going to show you guys the gorgeous projects we had in our library. As we said, there are so many nice projects. You just click it and you just make it. You can sell or give it to other people. Yeah, it's your choice, but there's so many nice ones.
So there's a TP holder, a toilet roll.
We use the live hinge design with our 6 meters of the wood.
We were experimenting, and the living hinge can actually do it this thick with 6 millimeters.
Yes, and it's more sturdy.
Yeah.
And more than 3 millimeters of thickness.
This also have a living hinge
because
inside.
Some of the viewers were asking for like a thicker wood than 3 millimeters.
Yeah.
So they want to create something like this. Yeah, we did it.
This is a stackable storage unit.
Yeah, storage. You can storage, like, for example.
Yeah. Or you can do little furnitures and all that stuff.
Yeah, crafting tools inside.
What about this one is nice too.
Yeah, this one is for Father's Day. It'll come to, I think this one already in our library. And some of them are just, our designers
I think
are
it's
still...
not for Father's Day, it's for girls.
Girls
it's for
can.
Ladies.
You can change them to Father's Day.
Okay.
Yeah. Girls can,
Girls
or
and
dad
guys.
can.
Or maybe if your dad is girl and it works.
Oh, we got 2 versions. One is the girls can. Another one is dad can. So
Okay.
I didn't took that one.
And if your dad likes fishing, then this could be, one thing that he would like too.
And also the stamps. We tried making stamps with 20 watt, but I think 40 watts is more deep. It can engrave deeper than 20 watt, it's obvious. And you can also change.
So this is the Eiffel Tower.
It's changeable.
Yeah. So this is the Eiffel Tower, and then this is the Arc de Triomphe. I guess some of you may be wondering why we're doing Paris or France. Baguette. Baguette. One of my least favorite kind of bread.
And all of them will be in our library, so.
So, Ria, do you know why we're doing French themed stuff?
Because we are going to the European ship to Europe market.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We've already set up, you know, the France and the German warehouse, I think. So if your friends in France or Germany, then you can ask them to buy. And I think also for other friends in the EU, basically, because France and Germany, I think they can ship within the EU boundaries.
Yeah, because so many of you were asking about it. Yeah, and then we tried it, and we tried to make it work.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Oh, and there's a surprising result I want to share with you guys. Coming to the cutting capacity was between the 20 watt and 40 watt.
Some user were asking it, some audience were asking it.
They were asking about cutting papers, leathers, and yeah, this is the two questions that you guys asked before. So we tried it. So let's start from the first one. Here on the left is the 40 watt cutting. The leather, this is the genuine leather. And on the right is 20 watt. As you guys can see, the bottom line here, the 20 watt here, you can see the burning sign.
It burned through the hole, yeah.
But 40 watt is clean cut. That's because the 40 watt is more powerful. Once this square of the leather cut out, it just drop onto the like crumb tray, so it won't burn.
Yeah.
And but for the 20 watt, here the power is not that power enough, so
it's lighted up. Yeah.
Yeah, it just left it there and starts to burn. So this one is more obvious.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this is a genuine leather too, and this works the same for 40 watt and 20 watt.
Yep.
This burns much more.
Yep.
So when you're cutting leather, but usually this power setting can cut through for 20 watt too, but this one just cut here.
Yeah.
It's burning, that's because of the burning. So 20 watt can cut through leather, but you have to just control the power setting. But for 40 watt, don't worry that once the power setting is too high, the leather will just fall out.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the burning effect.
I think it's a good time to also remind our users to always be attentive to your machine. Do not leave it alone. Do not leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's
and
important.
especially to clean your crumb tray like once or twice a week. It depends on your like.
I think more often should be.
Yeah, should just once you see there's a debris on the crumb tray, you just have to clean them out.
Yes.
And this one is for PU leather, but the same result. This one is the 20 watt, then this one is 40 watt. We didn't cut through one because we know that it will cut through. So the cut is more cleaner than 20 watt.
It's interesting to have, you know, all these comparisons.
Mm-hmm. But for the engraving effect, I think 40 watt requires you like to do more testing. 25 quick mil matrix may not be enough. You should do like a 51 or like a
100.
Yeah,
maybe.
you have to test for the accurate power setting for.
Yeah. You have to have more deviations, more grades.
So for 40 watt, I think if you are a laser pro, or you want to have a more better effect, or if you already know laser, I think 40 watt is a great choice. But if you're a beginner, you're looking for a versatile desktop dial laser machine, well, 20 watt I think is a very beginner-friendly machine. And for the engraving effect between these 21 and 40 watt. This one is 40 watt. So it changes. It depends on the light reflection. So for the 40 watt, actually is more like the light and
it's more extreme, right?
It's more extreme.
The dark is darker, the light is lighter.
Yeah, and as you can touch, like it engraves off the surface of the stainless steel.
Yes, so you can, there's actually, you can touch it. You can feel it. Yeah.
So, but for 20 watt, but here, this is from 0 to 300 of the power setting. But if you just choose here, the power setting from here, you will get another effect.
Yeah.
The colorful effect. That because we want to show you the difference between the comparison of the lightest and the strongest power setting.
Right.
And for the 20 watts, as you can see, is more lighter.
This is the 20 again. This is the 40.
Yeah. As you can see, if you want to achieve the colorful effect, just select the middle part and then do another 50 quick view matrix.
Yeah.
That would do. But you'll be achieving this colorful effect too. But obviously, this one is more stronger. You can see the power
it's
setting.
more solid.
Yeah. This one is more light.
Yeah. It fades. Yeah.
So there are more lasers inside though. I think this is all about what we have for our machine showdown today. So which one? Who gets the trophy? So I think each one gets a trophy because it feels like they're my babies. Each one deserves one. They have their strengths and differences and advantages.
You're a very productive lady, I think.
So which one? We get this one and then get a...
So this could be...
the strongest, the most powerful.
The butcher, I would say. He cuts wood like a pro.
Yeah. And for 20
this
watt,
one, for the 20 watt,
the most versatile, balanced one.
the yin and yang, I guess. It's like Yoda.
Yeah, beginner friendly. And the 2 watt is more the precisest.
So the princess or the precisest precision pick of the bunch.
Yeah. And this is all for today's showdown. And if you have any suggestions or improvement, please don't hesitate to leave them in the chat box. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our live stream and to bring more people into our community. Yeah. And I think this is time for our Q&A session.
Right.
And let's just wait there to get done. Well, I think now it's time to
our Q&A.
Yeah, the winner.
And first of all,
the winner of the game.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Judy.
Judy. It's you.
So
the free fan goes to you.
So the correct answer is, you guys know that, the first one is the 20 watt laser, and the B is the 2 watt infrared laser, and C is a 40 watt.
Yep.
It's really hard to tell.
It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't guess it.
The precision, like I think the 2 watt just stand out a little bit, but between the 20 and the 40, I think maybe you just if you get the correct setting, you'll get the perfect result for both of them.
So I think last week we talked about
a little bit difference, yeah.
Last week we talked about how the 40 watt is great for cutting, but not as good as the 20 watt for engraving. But I think they're pretty close.
You have to use the correct power setting.
Yes.
You gotta take a little bit of time.
So congratulations, Judy. Now you get a free booster fan.
Yeah.
And
now let's answer some.
I think it's one of the most useful accessories for Vision, because even if you already own a fan, you can do with a second one, or better yet, you can buy another machine for it.
Yeah. And now I think before that, the coupon code for today's live stream.
Okay. Well, first of all, we should remind Judy that you should screen cap the YouTube login screen with your username on it, and then email to support@WeCreat.com to get your one-time only coupon code for this free booster fan. And not only that, today we're also offering a $150 coupon for our other audience.
Yeah.
So that's a $50 off any of the bundles you can find on our website, right?
I think that means an extra $50 off of any bundles, right?
Yes, yes. So if you want that, just enter the code WeCreatLive, which is WECREAT live, to get the $150 off coupon.
Okay. Should we just write the coupon code here on the board? And also someone was asking, I just see maybe the number. I see our viewers are asking about the service number. So I'll be writing the coupon code on the blackboard. WeCreatLive.
Let me turn this off. WeCreatLive.
Am I right?
Yes.
Here.
Yes. Wow, you can spell.
Thank you. I don't see that as a compliment. Well, I think, yeah, I think this is I think I like the result, but I think it's really delicate, but I think there's original printing.
Yeah, yeah.
Plastic, yeah, a downside here. Yeah, I think it depends on the plastic material that you get.
Yes.
Yeah, it will create different results.
So the code is valid until May 31st. It's first come, first served, so act fast.
Yeah. And now, let's answer some questions.
Yes.
The first one from Judy. I placed an order for the auto conveyor feeder. When is it gonna be ready?
Well, thanks to your support, the popularity of the auto conveyor feeder has been overwhelming. So we're working tirelessly to try to fulfill the order. Right now, we're estimating the shipping date to be late June or at the very latest, early July.
Yes, and next question from Liz. You mentioned that you now have telephone support. Can you tell me now about that?
Yeah, sure. Alan, Patrick, and Becca, they're all professionals in answering your emails. But I think we need more, questions or support, that we want to offer more channels for you guys. And so now there is a hotline. Well, yeah, it's a hotline. The number is 425 area code, 425-939-3933. And the operating hours are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? And Ria is writing that down.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can check that out and talk to us. If you need anything, right away. If you need answers right away, just call us.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay, I think this problem just got addressed. And next question from Shelly. Hi, I just ordered this and I am completely brand new. Is there a resource to know what to adjust the settings to?
Well, we suggest that there are two channels to learn about the machine. One is our official help section on WeCreat.com and also our official YouTube channels. There are plenty of videos and instructions there helping you to get familiar quickly. Moreover, the WeCreat Vision is known as a very easy to use machine, so we probably, like Ria, it did not take Ria a very long time to really learn about other settings.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resource online about diode engraving and all that settings and adjustments and stuff, but actually the best way I think is for you to experiment yourself.
Yes, and if there's like a lot of new users coming to our community, like we can just have a live stream to show the new beginners how to start to use Vision 2. But you just have to tell us like any of your doubts or suggestions.
Yes.
New users just come to chat. You can just put your doubts in the chat box down below, and let me see how many of you are interested.
And also, may I remind that there's also a quick view matrix feature. So if you're working with common materials like normal wood or cherry wood or leather, then you can just call up the quick view matrix settings, and then you know what kind of settings, power, the speed settings to sort of set it.
Yeah. And that really helps me when I first get to use this machine, because I put materials in and I don't have to recite or just search for the settings on the website. I click one and I see the result.
Yes.
Yes, and it's really helpful. And next question from Kenneth. I don't have enough money for 3 different machines.
Neither do I. But 2 watt is definitely a laser module that's interchangeable with the 40 watt or the 20 watt.
2 watt is just a module.
Yeah. So you really don't need to buy all three. And if you already bought the 20 watt, then we are working on the upgrade kit.
Yeah, actually, I just I shoot a video about how to change 2-watt laser head to 20-watt in between, like
Yes.
videos.
How to swap that.
Yeah, and actually it only take me 5 minutes. Yeah,
It's not as hard as...
It's not as hard as
yeah.
I thought it was. So yeah. Next question from Scotty.
Scotty.
Can you have the software directions for us newbies updated to talk about the different new settings? Great, Jarvis, etc. is what they can do. Oh wow, yes. I think we'll be putting that out. That really helps, especially when you're engraving like photos, bitmaps.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be considering about that. Like we can do like photo engraving in our live stream.
I think next we'll prepare that for our next live stream. We'll do our homework and then study it and then tell you guys more because we really want to be sure and before
we just
sharing.
ask and we try to work that out.
But we are going to publish an article in our help center, right?
But those are different lasering algorithms that when doing bitmap engraving, like they have different effect and on efficiency and engraving results.
Yeah.
And we're going to, definitely. So for my experience, like when you're engraving like a stamp, we recommend that you use a grayscale. But normally, the normal photo engraving, like Jarvis works really fast.
Yeah, that's actually something that came with our version 2.0 software because we looked at the Lightburn software and we are trying to find things that we can learn from them. So yeah.
Okay, is there any estimated date when the Make It user guide will be updated to reflect all the changes in version 2? 2.0, you mean?
Yeah. Okay. I think Alan is on the chat, so put some pressure on the guy.
Yeah.
All right.
And anything else? What's the benefit over a 2-watt versus the 20-watt I already have? Well, like we said, 2-watt, the functionality is different from 20-watt diode laser. 2-watt actually is infrared laser. So 2-watt cannot cut any materials. But for black plastic, we try over 20 times. But 2-watt is perfect for engraving on metals and plastic, or something like this, and ABS plastic and anything like or acrylic, which 20-watt cannot do. So they work differently. So
if you work with jewelry a lot and metal surfaces a lot, then 2-watt
engraving works. 2-watt is really nice. But they can both working on papers or metals, stainless steel, right? They can both work on that. Actually, it depends on your needs. What kind of projects or work are you going to do? And changing heads, And anything else? Let's see.
So I think somebody was asking Patrick's email. I am not going to reveal his personal Gmail to you, but our support email is support@WeCreat.com.
Without E.
Without the E.
Let's see. There's so many. I think they're very new people here. That's a great thing.
Father's Day birthday present, Keith.
Keith. Yeah, and that's actually is a really nice Father's Day present itself. The machine itself. If I work, I'll be giving this to my dad and asking Dad to make these for me.
It almost makes me wish I were a father.
Yeah. Can we get a Christmas sale in June or July?
Christmas comes early.
Yeah.
Then what will happen in Christmas?
Yeah. I should use my 2-watt on aluminum business cards? Yeah, should.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. 2-watt works pretty good.
But I think you did some experiment on coated or whatever. The coated aluminum business card, the 20-watt can still do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 2-watts have better fine details.
Yes.
But normally, like if you're going to engrave a name on it or just a simple like a design, I think 20 watt can do that too. It depends on the pattern actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we got that all covered. Oh, was the stamps rubber? No, the stamps were made of wood.
It's made of wood. I think for diode, you need to have some kind of special materials for the rubber to have that kind of the rubber stamp.
Yeah. Well, 40 module upgrade coming out for the 20 watt. Well, the 40 module upgrade.
Yes.
Yes.
We've actually talked about it, you know, in this live stream and even last week.
Can a 2 watt engrave clear acrylic? Clear acrylic, I think we haven't tried that yet, but we tried 20 watt clear acrylic. It works, but actually it's washable. If you wash it quite like, yeah, it could wash off, but actually it will it will leave a stain, like a black stain here. I've seen like other YouTubers, they engrave on plastic with a diode laser. It will work, but I think the results requires a very correct settings.
Okay.
You're gonna search for videos.
It's on our agenda now.
Yeah. We're working on that too. And they're still asking about it.
Okay, I think that's about it. Yep.
And when are the new machines getting shipped? Well, I think we already asked about it, right? We already answered.
Yeah.
I think that's all the questions for today.
Right.
If you have any more questions, don't forget to just send email to WeCreat.com and ask Alan about it.
If you
or
have
the hotline.
Yes. But if you have ideas for projects, your own, good, beautiful creations and all that, suggestions for our software and all that stuff, you can also share it on our official Facebook group, which is WeCreat Official.
Yeah,
group.
and if you come across like any laser problems or technical problems, Facebook group is also a great place to go.
Okay.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our live stream, bring more people to our community. And I think that's all for today's live stream.
All right, thanks, and see you next time.
See you next time. Keep the creative juices flow.
Okay, bye.
Bye.